Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
Your desk drawer is hiding a Supersonic physics lab, and every time you wrap a gift, you're breaking the sound barrier. That annoying screech from your Scotch tape isn't just friction, it's a rapid-fire sequence of microscopic sonic booms. Did you know tape peeling is literally supersonic? Scientists have discovered that peeling tape triggers transverse cracks that move up to 600 meters per second. These cracks create tiny vacuum voids that collapse instantly, generating the screech you hear. It proves that even the most mundane household items operate on extreme physical principles like fracture mechanics and shockwave dynamics. What do you think about this, John?
I love this. This is super cool. Who would have thought that ripping adhesive tape would cause transverse fractures that propagate across an adhesive layer, which causes these shock waves and produces that sharp acoustic pulse, right? I think this is cool. So how they did it though, because you're like, oh, why now? So they used high-speed imaging combined with acoustic measurements. So they had two synchronized microphones that detected the arrival time of sound waves while cameras recorded the fracture propagation. And so the experiment showed that each sound pulse corresponded to a fracture band reaching the edge of the tape, which I think is super, super cool. So the process itself is also governed by stick-slip dynamics, which is a common phenomenon in friction systems. So during peeling, the tape alternates between phases where the adhesive sticks firmly and phases where it suddenly slips and detaches. And so that rapid cycle of sticking and slipping generates bursts of motion that drive the fracture propagation responsible for the sound. So stick-slip behavior is found in many systems like earthquakes, squeaking door hinges, even violin strings. And that's when stored energy is periodically released in sudden bursts. And I know there's not much that we can unpack here, but I think this is kind of a fun experiment that we learn something about tape and why it makes that sound.
Well, it's a great physics lesson. It's a great thing you can teach whenever you're wrapping a present to your kids or whatever, or just an antidote. But I like to think of this like a crowd doing the wave at a stadium. Instead of the whole crowd moving at once, a small ripple of people move sideways across the stands at incredible speed. In Scotch tape, the wave is a crack moving so fast that it sound itself, leaving a trail of tiny popping bubbles in its wake.
Yeah. So why this matters though? Because it's not just about tape, right? It's understanding fracture dynamics, which is going to help with stronger materials, safer structures, and potentially quieter industrial processes. So I know this is just like, oh, this is tape, this is a sonic boom, but this could propagate to other research and could be helpful.
Is governed by the stick-slip dynamics. During the stick phase, elastic energy potential builds in the polymer chains. During the slip phase, the energy is released as a transverse fracture, creating a low-pressure void. With ambient air rushing in to fill the void, it creates localized shock wave. If you peel Scotch tape in a vacuum, it generates enough concentrated energy to emit X-rays. Strong enough to take an X-ray image of a human finger. Scotch tape was originally invented in 1930 by Richard Drew, specifically to help auto painters clean lines on two-tone cars. Create clean lines. And the blue glow you see when peeling tape in a dark room is called triboluminescence, caused by electrons jumping across the gap and hitting nitrogen molecules in the air. So, while the physics is cooling, knowing why it screeches doesn't make it any less annoying in a quiet library or office. If you want to minimize the low noise, peel slower. Reducing the peel velocity prevents the adhesive from reacting to the critical slip threshold where supersonic cracks form. I'm really looking forward to the science where they can take this and make material stronger as a result, and understanding the slip, stick, and the void breakdown and the acoustic generation. This is a very interesting technology.
Yeah.
So your office supplies are significantly more metal than you realize, turning mechanical tension into localized Mach speed events. Now that you know your tape is basically a jet engine, does this make you want to peel it more, or are you switching to silent tape dispensers? Let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or Flowgrammer events. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community and do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our Startup Investor Drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. Check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is shred time, SRNED. But come reach out to me too. If you've got a startup, if you've got a company, reach out to me if you have any questions. And if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can Export. And what?
Yeah. So
what
if
should
you have
people
at
know
least
about that?
300,000 in revenue in the previous year, and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me, and we can put together. We can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.